Here are some rare photos that may blow your mind. Check out this lone jellyfish gliding through these crystal-clear waters. This is what a Mongolian Kazakh, who's dressed in traditional clothing, looks like. Here are rows upon rows of USB-17 flying fortresses that were sitting at the Kingman Army Airfield in Arizona, circa 1945. This is what the aftermath of the attack on Pearl Harbor looked like. Check out all of these oil derricks that are perched on a hillside in Pennsylvania, way back in 1895. And here's an Italian family of immigrants entering the United States sometime during the 1910s. Check out these massive logs that were loaded onto a railroad flat car in Oregon, sometime during the 1900s. This is a Galapagos sea lion swimming through a dense school of black salema fish. This is what a very cold morning in the Katpana Desert in Skardu looks like. This photograph captures a performer wearing a large traditional costume for the Cambodian Chai Yam dance. Behold this gorgeous sunset that took place over the Ustyurt Plateau Desert in Uzbekistan. This image features a woman in dark attire as the central subject, framed by blurred silhouettes of soldiers to symbolize conflict and anxiety. Here's a so-called happiness seller waiting for worshippers to leave the mosque in Old Cairo, Egypt. Here's a Turkish gunman emerging from the side of a cinema in Limassol during a gun battle. And just in case you were wondering, this is what the honey hunters of Nepal look like. This photograph features a lone figure in a small boat amidst a dramatic orange and red background. In the segregated Tennessee of the 1950s, the Memphis Zoo allowed only black people to enter on Thursday of each week. This is a fissure eruption on the Reykjanes Peninsula in Iceland, which began in November of 2024. Taken in the east of Sri Lanka at dawn, this aerial photograph presents a calm moment of daily life as a herd of buffalo cross a shallow lagoon. This is a photograph titled Faith, Flares and Fortune that captures a Yushin wandering gods parade taking place in Fujian, China. Check out the massive effort that America made in 1941 to build Liberty ships for World War II. This image captures a spectacular acrobatic lift element performed during an artistic swimming competition. This is a celebrant at the Inti Raymi, which is an important annual celebration in Andean culture that takes place in June in Peru. Here's a Vietnamese soldier with a woman who was injured by helicopter fire during the Vietnam War in 1968. Here we have a solitary anti-war protester seated on the ground, who's protesting the Cuban Missile Crisis, while being surrounded by a line of London Metropolitan Police officers in uniform.